What's a frequency? Kenneth, this your Ben's a drain. I was brain dead, locked out, no, not up to speed. I thought I pegged you an idiot strain, tunnel vision from the inside of screen. I never understood the frequency. You are expectations like an overture. I'd studied your cartoons, radio, music, TV, movies, magazine. But you say withdraw and discuss is not the same as I believe. A smile, cartoon, choose forward to. You say that I was the shackles of you. You always share violent green. I never understood the frequency.
Our bodies are electromagnetic phenomena. We've got electrolytes and our nerves are functioning like that, the blood, everything. Electrolytes in our blood, carrying electrical impulses. Our heart is, you have electromagnetic pulse. Brain, everything's got that. When the heart's operating functionally, the rhythm is, and we like to keep the rhythm what we call normal sinus rhythm. That means the electrical impulse starts in a particular part of the heart and is carried down, which stimulates the pump. If that electrical pattern gets off and the heart starts going, you won't be alive. And if it slows down, you won't be alive. So the heart is functional at a specific electromagnetic frequency, set of frequencies. So now, here we are, being bombarded with electromagnetic frequencies. When electromagnetic frequencies are in a certain pattern, so that they have a function, they're functional, they're said to be coherent or harmonic. Incoherent means that you've got waves that are they have their troughs and peaks at different functions. They become incoherent and they don't function. So you can send in an incoherent message into a waveform and break up and lose the transmission. And that's what happens. We're being bombarded with electromagnetic frequencies of all different, from microwaves to all sorts of frequencies that are continually requiring our bodies to compensate, to maintain coherence, and to maintain, thereby to maintain functionality.
All right, this is my 2 speaker setup. Speaker down here, speaker up here. This one's on one channel playing one frequency. This one's on a separate channel playing a different frequency. I'm going to show you how I do the bubbles. My bubbles are 3-part glycerin, 2-part corn syrup, and 1 part dish soap. And I use like a 3/4 inch pipe to do this. It's kind of, this is, I've already primed it, so it sticks a little bit easier, but you're gonna see it's a little time consuming. Gotta do the top one first on these setups. And take out a little bit of the air so it sucks in a little bit. Then I have it going to my mixing board where I have 24 hertz and I think like another one. 24 and 21. One of my bottom speakers kind of got messed up a little bit, but not too bad, I fixed it. Let's see if I can change the other frequency to match. It is 21 and 21. Kind of is better to do the single frequencies. Got some little gnats flying around. They always fly around the lights. The thing I like about these setups is that you can actually see it travel from one speaker to the other. Have these little side LEDs. Kind of see they're just strip lights. My ring light in the middle. It's the side lights. The side ring light right here in the center. And that one lost it a little bit.
432 hertz is the God frequency. That's the celestial frequency. And we have a telestial and a terrestrial frequency. Darn right. She says that why when people are true, we can feel it and we can sense it. We know that it's right. You know, we don't even have to research it. We know, we can feel it. We feel it in our bodies and our spirits and our souls, and we know it's right.
By the way, 528 hertz is the love vibration or the DNA healing vibration.
By the way, 528 and 633 and 432 are our 3 frequencies, okay? So it depends on whether you're celestial, telestial, or terrestrial. That's 60. 60. What is 5G? What is our clock's been running at? 60. All of our electricity, 60. We've been under Satan for a long time. This is a satanic frequency. It's really celestial, telestial, and terrestrial, believe it or not. Our church teaches us as 3 degrees of heaven, but it's really our 3 frequencies. Our souls are energy. The energy holds our minerals together, which is our bodies. Our bodies are nothing more than the dust of the earth, held together by energy, by our souls.
Watch till the end and see what's gonna happen. The sand on a metal plate is impacted by sounds with different frequencies. When the frequency is changed, the shape of pattern changes automatically. Everything is a frequency. Sound can literally move and shape matter. Your thoughts and emotions are also the frequency, and they shape your reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the National Press Club Federal Communications Commission Chairman Tom Wheeler.
It's an honor to be here at the National Press Club. The first generation wireless, 1G, was voice. The second generation, 2G, allowed both talk and text. The third generation, 3G, the internet, in a limited way. And today's technology, 4G, completed that digital migration. But if anyone tells you that they know the details of what 5G is going to become, run the other way.
You must consider the whole part played by electricity in nature. Human beings cannot go on developing in the same way in an atmosphere permeated on all sides by electric currents and radiations. It has an influence on the whole development of man. This life of men in the midst of electricity, notably radiant electricity, will presently affect them in such a way that they will no longer be able to understand the news which they receive so rapidly. The effect is to damp down their intelligence. Such effects are already seen today. Even today, you can notice how people understand the things that come to them with far greater difficulty than they did a few decades ago. Rudolf Steiner, 1924. Rudolf Steiner noted that in 1924, since then our atmosphere has become far more permeated with electric waves of widely diverse types. There's no doubt now that electric waves, electromagnetic forces, cause direct biological effects. There's thousands of peer-reviewed papers on this subject. There's no doubt about it. But what are these effects? How are they affecting us? What can we do about it? We're now at a stage where we're putting in what's called 5G, which is a special type of broadcast for high-density information transfers. And it turns out that this is the same frequency bands that are used in crowd dispersal weaponry.
Well, I joined the Royal Navy in 1960, and I specialised in microwave warfare. Radar, obviously, which uses microwave, but they don't just teach you radar, they teach you all about microwaves and other uses. So I understood about microwave warfare and how it can damage people, how it can harm people. Microwaves then were used as weapons, as they are today. It is a perfect stealth weapon, and when governments don't like a group of people, for instance the ladies who protest at Greenham Common in England about the American missile base they camped, they were microwaved. We microwaved Catholics in Northern Ireland to make them sick. It goes on all over the world, and it's a weapon that you don't know you're being targeted because the dose is very, very low, which is actually more dangerous than a high dose. It's very, very low, and it may take a year or two, but you can cause neurological damage and cancers with low-level microwaves, and you can make all your opponents sick. It's a perfect weapon for a government.
Impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep. Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness. We have been lulled into a trance. They have made us indifferent to ourselves, to others. We are focused only on our own gain. Please understand, they are safe as long as they are not discovered. Keep us asleep, keep us selfish, keep us sedated.
Yes, 5G will connect the Internet of everything. If something can be connected, it will be connected in a 5G world. Hundreds of billions of microchips connected in products from pill bottles to plant waterers, requiring massive deployment of small cells. We won't wait for the standards. Now, to make this work, the 5G build-out is going to be very infrastructure intensive. We must reject the notion that the 5G future will be the sole provenance of urban areas. The 5G revolution will touch all corners, and that's damn important. The interconnected world of the future will be the result of decisions we must make today.
Faster, better, more reliable internet. That's the promise of 5G technology, but there is also the peril. health hazards associated with radio frequency that is higher also, and requires more transmitters and antennas.
The film you're about to see has no characters. If you spare a little of your imagination, it is a film to describe to you the effect of cymatic frequencies on matter. Everything owes its existence solely and completely to sound.
But if anyone tells you that they know the details of what 5G is going to become, run the other way.